What's going on, YouTube Gardener? It's your boy Sydney and
Tori.
from the Nakid Gardener channel. In this video, we were hosted by Rachel from Garden for Cheap doing a 2019 Week 3 Thankfulness Challenge. So we're going to start right now. All right, so my first thankfulness for week 3 is my father's sacrifice, what he had done for serving for 26 years in the U.S. Army. Now, growing up, being young, I was kind of despiteful of not liking that he was always. However, as I graduated from high school, college, and I had my own family and joined the Air Force myself, I learned of the sacrifices that my father had to do to provide and support his family. So that is my first, or that is my first thankfulness for the week 3. What about you, babe?
Well, I'm jealous that you had the same daddy your whole life. So I just want to say, yeah, he's one of those few that had the same parents. I've had a rough week this past week. I wasn't on the challenge last week. I only worked like a day and a half last month. I've been at the hospital with my brother a lot, and there's been a lot going on. So I truly just feel very thankful for the support I've had from my job, my boss, my coworkers, and just understanding that family is priority right now. And so I just feel really thankful about that.
Okay. That's good. And once again, I want y'all to continue giving prayers out to Mrs. Nakid Gardner's brother for a speedy recovery and healing and everything. And we're going to jump into number 3. So the third thing that I am thankful for is my ability or my passion to always be learning. Now, when me and Mrs. Nakid Gardner and I were first dating, I was into couponing. And she used to get on me all about that. And then when we got married and I was still couponing, I used to have her even help me out. And I would always be watching these YouTube videos, Netflix channels, Coupon Crazy or some crap like that. And I was just always going out and buying and saving mass quantities of items and I didn't waste them all. It's basically I would use them all. So, but now with the gardening, I'm always interested in finding new ways to gardening and learning different ways to do different methods of gardening, how to prevent things, how to increase things. So I've enjoyed my passion and always learning and always want to, be in the how. So.
Yeah. So the secret to the couponing thing was all the time invested in it. He really wasn't shopping or spending money. So so I just had to add on to that.
I was broke. I was in the Air Force, so I didn't have much money. So I was just like.
I used to say you were cheap. You would always.
I was frugal.
Okay, so anyways,
your next one.
My next one is I'm very, very thankful for Amazon. I don't make any money off of Amazon. I just truly do not like shopping. I know what I want. I'm one of those decisive type of people. I think I made Amazon a verb the last 2 Christmas holidays. I literally Amazon primed my last 2 Christmases. I know what vitamins I want. I know, I'm very particular. So, man, that tool has made it so nice. Mr. Nakid Gardner always says that I'm antisocial. I'm not so antisocial. It's just if I can be selective about it, like Amazon Prime was like a prayer answered. So I'm very thankful for Amazon.
That's a whole new subject there. So the next one, where we're at, number 5.
Mm-hmm.
Number 5 is I am thankful for two family homestead, Daryl and Sherry. Most of y'all are watching this know all about them. I will provide their Facebook channel and their YouTube channel on here. They are a inspiration for all homesteader content creators. I mean, if you have any kind of questions, they are there for you. And they're so genuine about helping. They don't ask for anything. On Mondays, they host content creators and basically promote their channels. On Tuesday, they do Tech Tuesdays. Thursday, they go and they have you got to put your name on the wheel, and basically they will dissect your channel and tell you how you can improve your channel if you are a content creator. Whether you're a content creator or not, it is such a helpful tool. So you can also, for even people that only are a subscriber and followers, they were like, oh, that's what I need to start looking for when I'm following the channel and stuff like that. Some people don't look into different things. However, when they're going and dissecting channels, I'm up on my other screen just basically changing my stuff as they talk. Most of the times I'm just in there, welcome myself in, and I'm just like, boop, and be like, okay, I need to change this, and this. And, I believe them, Jess from Roots of Refuge and Ron from Esseance Family, they helped us with our channel, and I give mad inspiration and props to them. What about you, babe?
Well, I just have to say, I've watched along with you with them. I always feel like I learned something. And they don't just pick anybody apart. You have to volunteer, or show a desire that you want to have them look at your channel. So, my advice is don't ask for advice if you're not going to take it, and don't have thin skin when you're asking for help. I think that they really give really good advice on how to improve your channel. So, I give them props on that too. My next thing is that I am so thankful that I was an Army brat growing up. I wasn't, one of those kids that knows people from 5th grade or from I guess I don't from 5th grade either, but not even from kindergarten. I don't have people that I've known, all the way through because I've moved so much. At a younger age, I thought that was not such a great thing, but as an adult, I'm thankful because I always feel like no matter where I go, I know I'm going to be fine. Every place I've gone, I've had a job. I got to travel places that you can't even go to anymore. I went to East Berlin before the wall came down. I've been to the Anne Frank house. I've been to Switzerland. I can say that I walked across the Autobahn in the Black Forest. Trier is an amazing place. I've seen so much art. It really, Germany was a really great place for me because they really promoted children traveling and being independent. And I really attribute my experience there as an Army brat to the independent, adventurous person that I am now.
Okay. And our last one is our sons. We come from a blended family. We have children from previous marriage, and our sons are actually thriving very well right now. For instance, your son, you want to talk about?
Yeah, I do. My son Daniel, he's an amazing young man. He just turned 24. Aside from being, the first experience I had with love, and unconditional love, he's always been such an amazing kid. I have to say that he's so respectful and just so driven and so independent that he just I can't say enough good things about him. I love going to see him in Seattle. I love hanging out with him. He's so protective. When I go, he scoots me into the inside of the road and wants to walk on the outside and tries not to let me buy anything. He's just such a gentleman, and I just have to say that I can't be any more proud.
And how long has he been out there?
Daniel's been out in Seattle for 4 years. He's been actually working with Starbucks for the past 4 years and has managed to have them pay for his education. So he's in the next year and a half finishing his bachelor's in organizational management. Yeah. I don't know why.
I knew it was something management.
It was a management thing, organizational management, and it's like right up his alley, total HR stuff. He's just a real like go be your best self kind of person, and just always, you know, promoting other people.
My son, Sydney Jr., my mini me, you know, this is his first year being a starter for quarterback for the middle school, and they've been doing pretty decent. You know, they're getting to learn the ropes and stuff like that. He done, I forgot the Pee Wee or something like that, where they went, they got state championships and stuff like that. Now he's into getting increase up into the ranks, so, you know, with middle school, and then next year he'd be going to 8th grade, and from there 9th grade. So he was up there messaging me this weekend, or yeah, about a few days ago, talking about how some newspaper or some scout was interested in putting him into the papers and stuff like that. So I kind of asked him, you know, now that you're getting into the glory light, would you like to come up to Dallas with us? And so I was asking him, would he like to come live with us, so that way he could get more exposure out there, because being in the Dallas area, we can, you know, get more exposure. And so I was like, we can move over to Allen, where Mr. Kansas City future Hall of Famer quarterback is playing, you know, doing very well, and where he went to school at in Allen, Texas. Allen High School is very known for, you know, being a profound high school football stadium or football school. You know, I'm not sure how many championships they've won as a 6A, but Texas is very popular for football. So I was asking him about that, and he was, you know, willing to, you know, he seemed very confident that, you know, this is what he wants to do in the next step. So who knows? We'll see from that. So what else?
Well, I want to say, like, I don't care about the football stuff. I think Junior's really smart. He's a smart boy, and even if he doesn't do football, I know, you know, his interest in computer stuff, he's gonna do well, especially, you know, when he puts his mind to something. I enjoy my relationship with him because we like poke at each other, and I love getting him to do stuff. Like, so far he hasn't beat me running or racing yet. So that's kind of become kind of a trick for us to get him to do stuff.
Yeah, he's very competitive like his dad.
I'm less like, are you gonna let an old lady outdo you? You know.
And everything. So we'll kind of trick him into doing things, and he'll do it. And, you know, like, oh, I ain't gonna let that happen. You know, stuff like that. But, you know, we enjoy his time with us when we do have him, and we also tell him, you know, football is not everything. You also want to have a backup plan, because only 1% out of high school goes into college, and then from 1% of the college people go into the pros. So have yourself a backup plan. I know you think you're going to be the best, this and that. And I thought the same thing when I was in high school. I thought I was going to be the best basketball, football player, and as y'all can see, nothing could be further from the truth. Thank you, Rachel, for allowing us to be a part of your collaboration and playlist and everything. Go to her channel, check out the other playlists that she has for the Thankfulness Challenge. Hopefully I could put the card right above here. And if you haven't done so already, make sure you hit the like button. And if you're new to the channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button and hit the bell icon so you don't miss an upload. Until the next video, let's grow together.